Hi everyone, welcome to Short Circuits. Today's workout is all about the stability ball and core, so that includes glutes as well. We're going to be doing 12 exercises, a minute each, and it's really for anyone who has a stability ball and thought it was a great idea at the time, but now you have no idea what to do with it. Every time I introduce an exercise, I'm going to show you how to make it more challenging if that's possible. And as I said, it's 12 minutes. And I like to inflate my ball so that it's pretty firm. That way it's a little bit more stable and it's easier on my hands and wrists. And what else? I got given this ball, which is really exciting, by my friend Frances Michelson. So thank you, Frances. She's over at Muscle Up Canada. Lots of great equipment over there. So make sure you're warmed up, guys, and let's get started. All right, so our first move is gonna be with the feet on the ball. Legs are straight. It's a glute bridge, but with straight legs. I'm starting my timer, and we're gonna just lift those hips up. I'm gonna turn my palms over so that I don't feel tempted to use my upper body to lift up. Nice open shoulders, open chest. And then I'm gonna make this a little harder by taking one leg up. Now, if you feel comfortable where you are, just stay where you are. I'm gonna make sure that I give equal time to each leg. It's a little awkward trying to time myself and do it right. Okay, switch. Much easier training someone else. Feel how hard this is keeping that ball still. My muscles work a lot harder. Okay, great. We are changing over to Charlie's Angels. And what we're gonna do is lie on the ball so that your head is slightly off the ball, but your shoulders are supported. You're gonna bring your palms together and you're gonna roll so that ball rolls underneath you. We're not going too fast here, and it's okay for those hips to turn. And there's not really much you can do to make this more challenging if you don't have any equipment, but if you do have access to a body bar or even just a dumbbell, you can hold it, and that would be more challenging for sure. Okay, we're gonna come into a forearm plank now. So try to come on right on top of the ball. Make sure your body's in one nice long line. And we're gonna make this a little easier by taking the legs wider. And of course, if you want to make it more challenging, there's lots of ways we can do that. We can bring the feet closer together. You can lift one foot up. You can alternate. You can bring a knee into the ball. But I think I'm just going to stay right here. My feet a little closer together. And I'm just going to focus on holding that nice strong plank with the elbows under the shoulders. This is challenging enough. For most of us anyway. All right. Next one up, we're gonna do a bird dog. So it gives us a little bit of a break. I think this one is deceptive. You're gonna reach opposite arm and leg out. So we're working on balance here a little bit and core stability. We're gonna really tighten up. You can see I'm not doing the best job here. Slow and controlled. It's working the back of the body. Harder than a different way. Okay, next one. We've got a crunch. So you're gonna sit on the ball and just make sure you give yourself a nice range so those shoulders can come down and you can extend. And we're gonna start with the easier version, which is arms in front. So we've got those arms as a lever and they're helping us up. And there's lots of ways we can make this one more challenging. Cross your arms. So you can do this a couple times and see how that feels. And you can take your hands behind your ears. That's even harder. Now you don't want to come all the way up. You're going to waste that energy there. That's not really working your abs. So you want to come about 2/3 of the way up. That's going to really be very intense. And then you're going to take your arms back if you want to make it more challenging. And thank God it beat, because that's really, really hard. Okay, next one we're going to do. Lots of fun. This is one of my favorite ways to work my side abs, my obliques. I'm going to find a wall. I'm going to take my top leg behind and my bottom leg in front. And I'm just supporting my hip on the ball. It's just a side crunch. Really feeling that one. Switching to the other side. Set up first. There's no rush. Not a full 60 seconds here. Once you feel stable, or slightly unstable, I should say, side crunch. This one is really effective. Start feeling those obliques burning right away. Next up, we've got a roll up. So we're sitting. Bend those knees, take the arms overhead. And you're going to roll up and reach up and then roll back down. Now if you want to make it easier, keep the ball in front as you roll back and then take it over. And then to make it more challenging, you bring the ball with you. And it's still going to be even harder if you take the ball behind you. But that one's really hard, so pick your poison. Okay, we've got a reverse crunch now, so you're going to try to grip the ball between your thighs and your calves. And this is a big ball, so it might be a little tough. So you're gonna reverse and come on down. Try to lift those hips up. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose my ball. A smaller ball is definitely easier, a more squishy ball. Legs wider is a better option. A little bit more grip. what do we have next? We have leg curls. So we're just gonna put those feet back on the ball. And the more leg you have on the ball, the easier it is. You wanna try to have as little leg as possible. You're gonna lift up, roll it in, and roll it out. So just keep those hips lifted. And then once again, if you do wanna make it harder, one leg in at a time. So I've gotta look at my timer and do this at the same time. 2 more, and switch sides. All right, and I set my timer for the wrong time, which is always great. So we're just gonna start over. All right, so we have an inverted crunch, which is pretty challenging. You're gonna come down, feet on the ball, and you're just gonna pull those knees in and out, in and out. I don't think we need to make this one more challenging. Come on, timer. Okay, and then we have one more. And this one is hard. We're just gonna do some push-ups on the ball. So find a position somewhere along the side of the ball that works. Come into plank. And then chest down and up. So I'm gonna be shaking a lot for sure. Push, push, hang in there. This is our last one, unless you're gonna do it again, which is always a good idea. All right, so that's the workout. And as I said, it's always a good idea to repeat it because the first round is kind of a learning round. You're figuring out what to do. And the second time through, you already know what to do, so you can really work on your form. You can work on your reps. It's a lot more fun. Now, if you liked the workout, you know what to do. You click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, it's that red button that says subscribe, so click on that. Don't forget to share and leave me your comments. And check out the library, tons and tons of workouts there, and new workouts on Mondays and Thursdays. Until next time, guys, take care of you, and I'll see you in my gym.